Hello there internet and welcome back to this Let's Play of Knytt Underground. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I last played Knytt Underground, so I'm wondering a little bit what we're up to. So as far as I remember, what we did last was we were done exploring this weird area up here with all the blocks moving, went all the way down here and almost made contact with the area that we began in. So I think what I want to do now is go and have a look at this bill of fate here, see if I can actually access that. And then in that process maybe I will realize that I'm just doing stuff that I've already been doing before and that I should be doing something completely different. But that's neither here or there right now, so let's just check what we have here. Okay, so obviously I didn't go here before, and it seems like we have us a little puzzle here again. So obviously I want to somehow... Or yeah, maybe it's not even obvious, or maybe it's not even correct. I want to somehow use the ball, keep my momentum, and then go all the way up there again. I'm not sure that is going to be possible, though. So maybe that is not exactly what I want to do, but it should... If I do it over here, then maybe it'll work. Yep, indeed it would. At least if I was able to not die. So that's actually a very nice puzzle. That's far from being an obvious solution, I think. Not even sure it's the correct one. Okay, so now we got another silver dimension crystal. And as always, I will probably keep those for the time being. And then maybe have a look at what they do later. I already went down here, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did that last time. There was also the area where in one of the first episodes that we were doing, we met these people, or this old woman who had lost her daughter, and then she was completely, well, she was just being a bitch when we actually tried to find her daughter again, and yeah, she didn't believe that we'd been trying to do so. So I think we went past the area where they were before. So maybe I want to make connections to that area again, just to see what was going on. But I think for the time being, we have sort of wandered off too far in the other direction for it to really make sense. But eventually, we'll make our way back. I think that's actually pretty describing for what's going on in this game in general, that we just end up wandering off way too often. So I guess this is another of the bill keepers. So this is Kim. Beyond is the final bill of fate, or well, the second one for us really. Final, as in we have to ring it. We have to ring it last. Correct. Ah, fair enough. It's the way the ritual works. Just open the door for us already. Have you managed to ring the 5 other bells then? Yep, all done. Very well, then I'll just... Actually, we aren't really done. Dora, goddammit. Fuck you. Celia, I'm sorry, but we must do this right. I'm not gonna let the world end because you want the rest of the day off. You know, nobody's forcing you to stick with us anyway. I'd really like if you did, though. Okay. Let's go on our pretend mission to save the world. Nope. Fair enough. So I guess that we're not ringing the spell of fate just yet anyway. Alright, so let's start moving towards the right of the map again. Because, well, why not? And I will continue to exploit the map the entire time, seeing where we're heading in comparison to where we've already been. This does not look pleasant at all. I probably messed this up already, didn't I? It seems like I have to be kind of fast here. Oh, So I would be lying if I said that I could see what the pattern was, but I think it's just a matter of going up and then staying. Actually, it's just a matter of being fast enough, isn't it? Whoops, but not too fast. It's weird because it looks like the the red balls are getting very close to me, even when they aren't, because they're moving so slow through the mall. If that makes any sense. So obviously it seems like there's something for us at the top here. But let's just check out the other side first, and then come back later. I guess I can make this if I'm just fast enough, maybe? It's a little tricky. Maybe I can get the other way around it. Yeah, that's a lot easier, isn't it? Or wait, maybe I can't actually, because this wall's in the way. Fair enough, then I'll just take that as a sign that we shouldn't be heading that direction right now. We don't even have a quest running right now, do we? I don't think we do. Alright, so I guess we're heading up here. That was kind of lucky. Imagine I would have fallen down there if I had timed that just a little bit differently. It's a very strange area, this one. Looks like now we can make our way down though. And then get to the other side. This is just gonna lead me back again? Yeah. That's a little confusing. I don't think I missed anything there, so... Seems to me like those were just a bunch of empty rooms. Not that there is anything wrong with that necessarily. The game seems to be very much full of those kind of rooms. So I still think I want to move right first, even though the screen area was a little bit intriguing. Just to make sure I don't leave any holes in the map. Jump past this guy. Possible secret over here, maybe? No. I haven't really been finding any secrets for quite a while. Maybe I should be looking out a little bit more for those. Now this looks familiar, doesn't it? I think this is actually the area that I was talking about I wanted to go to before, where... yeah, it is, isn't it? Where we first began our quest of trying to find the lost daughter. That was, yeah, right here actually. Anybody home? I guess not. So that must also mean that we are getting very close to the fairy springs. Let me just make sure I check out all the rooms up here first. So I definitely want to follow this road for just a while and see what is happening, who we will meet on our way. Anybody here want to talk to us? There's a tower again. Lady, I need your help. Oh, it's a child. Don't anger it. Me, just be careful. Don't be scared. I know fairies are people too. Can you help me? I dropped my friend in the well. Please help me look for him. He's very tiny. Let's go with Dora again. Okay, we need to act fast. Tell us what you know. My friend is called Lolo. He's invisible. Oh, haha. How do we find him if he's invisible? You can feel when you're close to Lolo. I do. Sure. Stay put, invisible friend. We come to your rescue. Looks like we just have to go down to the bottom of the well. Can't see what could possibly go wrong with that. If I'm not mistaken, we've actually been here before in one of the first quests. I might very well be mistaken on that one. Okay, so can we find Lolo? Obviously Lolo is the girl's pretend friend. There'll be nothing here. Probably. Though we should still look for Lolo since we said we would go down here. Fair enough. So what am I looking for exactly? I mean, I can see at least 10 invisible things right here, but none of them appear to be Lolo. There's no point searching for something that doesn't exist. Again, some commentary on several aspects of life from Celia right here. This is pointless. Or at least there seems to be a bunch of secrets here that don't lead anywhere. But I'm just going to go by my gaming sort of feeling and assuming that as long as there's a quest marker on the map, there's probably going to be something somewhere. And then in 10 hours, let's see what happens. This is very strange. I feel like I've been to every single area down here right now. But of course, why bother looking for something that doesn't exist? How strange. So what happens if we make our way back again? I'm kind of surprised I didn't die there. So let's see what we will tell the girl that we couldn't find anything. Here's your invisible friend. Thank you! I found a human thing, an artifact. I can't keep it if Mom finds out. If Mom finds out, she'll throw it away. She says our family is myriadist and cannot have some human things. Please don't tell Mom that I had it. We won't, promise. Alright, here you go. Wait, oh, it's an invisible artifact. Thank you. How's Lolo? He's ill because the well was so cold. Alright. Not entirely sure what to make of that, but... She just wave at us? Oh, I guess she does. Alright, who do we have here? This is Knytt. Aren't you interested in how the world's most important mission came to be entrusted with you? So I guess these are all myriadist people. Well, we voted about it. I voted for your brother like any sane person would, but no, said the others. Don't vote for the strong and highly skilled explorer. Let's vote for his sister instead. She's female and handicapped. This guy's kind of a dick. Morons. Let's go Celia. Tell him his place here. We have some instructions for you. They're awesome because they make the world a better place. Okay. Here's how it works. Find a window and smash it with your bare hands. How does that? Pick up the pieces of glass. Eat them. You need to chew the pieces to really bring out the flavor of blood. And we're off to save the world. Hey, guy. I'm sorry, you must go. Bye. But don't let Celia talk to him. I think that was perfectly reasonable. I wasn't finished. You know how to land, Celia. Remember my birthday? Ah, that. Rob had it coming too. Fucking sexist. We kept insulting him until he left the party. Whatever Rob said to get you started, he didn't mean anything. And he was crying. And he was my boyfriend. Okay, so maybe it was a little bit awkward. We don't know this myriadist asshole though. If we go back to insult him, you know, please try to hold back. For me, I'll do my best. Can we actually do that? So you don't think me can handle this quest? I really don't want to talk about it. You started this, fucker. Let's say you climb down through a hole in the roof. Can you change into a ball and bounce your way up? No, but you need to escape from a pit of acid. What do you do? A. Touch a glory plant and fly away, or B. Die a slow but well-deserved death. C. B then. So tell me again, how exactly would you do a better job than me? How about, at least I don't need somebody else to speak in my place. Yet, if you were mute, nobody would know how stupid you are. Was there more? Why are you still alive? Alright! Some positive feelings going on in this game right now. That guy was kind of a dick though, so... Here's Gesture. Do you need to know anything about myriadism? Alright, it seems like we've got a bit of lore going on here, so let's just go through all of that. So myriadism. A long time ago, Earth's surface was habitable. Sprites, tails, and humans all lived up there, though our lives were very separate. We sprites thought the human society was harsh and complicated, so we kept our distance. To the humans, we were harmless. They called us Knytt. Oh, okay, so I guess that explains the connection between the sprites and the Knytt. The same term we use to describe a creature we think is tiny and cute. 500 years ago, the humans thought a war on the surface. Well, it was more of a global extinction event. Almost every human sprite and creature died. The surface was poisoned forever. We sprites began to dig for a place to live. All this happened because humans abandoned their beliefs for atheism, science and technology. Alright. Mirror this belief that every human religion contains a piece of the truth. They're onto the answer, but they fail to unite their many truths. So we pass along the little knowledge we have about their religions, while we try to piece the kernels of truth together. That's interesting. Let's see what this great artifact thing is. The great artifact is located in the center of the undergrounds. It's a gigantic machine constructed by the humans. In its core is the clock of dissolution. We do not know the meaning of the glyphs, but they're different than on a regular human clock. Through careful observation, we have calculated that it takes 600 years for the hand to rotate an entire turn. When the cycle completes, this entire machine will activate and begin to disintegrate the world. The artifact is also the home of the Myriadists. We made the most evil place in the world our temple. It makes sense if you think about it. What better place is there to light a candle than in the darkness? Yeah, I'm not really sure it makes sense, but let's go with it for now. Alright, so you're the first sprite to go on the mission to ring the bells of fate. Each bell awakens one of the gods of order. When the clock completes its cycle and the machine begins to disintegrate the world, only the gods can prevent it. Do you understand how important your mission is? Be very careful. There are those who would attempt to prevent you from completing your mission. No matter what, do not trust the internet. Okay. They seem nice enough though. 500 years back, almost every human sprite and creature had died as a result of the Great War. The remaining sprites needed a way to deal with the loss of friends and family members. This started a whole new era in which we sprites began searching for answers in order to process what had happened. Since we needed to understand the humans and what they had done, sprites who knew about them would write it down. The Myriadists started out as an organization to collect this knowledge and puzzle it together. Alright. So I guess that makes us a little more knowledgeable about our entire quest here. It seems a little weird that we're like, I don't know, what, 6 hours into the game before? Anybody told us about that? So this is Chassis. Hello, you don't happen to need dimension crystals? I sure don't. The disorder isn't the place I want to see. I inherited 8 crystals. Now I just need to get rid of them. Or you can't just give them to us for free. Actually, that was my plan. I mean, if I was richer, you'd just get them. But I could really do with some coins right now. I'll give you 2 crystals for each coin. You can probably get a better deal somewhere else, but it's my offer. I hope it's okay. Okay, so seeing as we haven't really used any dimension crystals yet, I don't think there's any reason to buy some from the coins that we might need for something else. Or using the coins that we might need for something else. But I guess it's worth noting that we have the opportunity. I guess that's marked by a... Is that a T? I guess it is. On the map. So what else do we have here? So I wonder how close the world is to disintegration right now. Because I mean, he said that it would take 600 years. And I feel like that... So I don't remember exactly why I had that feeling, but I think that I heard somewhere that that's exactly the amount of time that we've been going on. So I wonder if that means that the world is close to a second extinction. Or what is up with that? But I guess for now I will call this episode an episode. And then maybe we will find out exactly what is going on in a later episode. So once again, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.